Morning, everybody.
Morning. So this is the first part of our food tour. We decided that we're gonna spend our last week in Antalya just kind of relaxing. Like, we'll mostly be doing some work.
We're expecting a pretty big heat wave, and we're in the middle of one right now. It's 35 Celsius.
Yeah.
And it's gonna continue this way up until we leave, I guess. So,
probably just gonna be like swimming, going to the gym, working, and eating.
Yeah.
So we decided to make a food tour video to kind of, I guess, commemorate all the food that we've been eating in Turkey.
Yeah.
So our first stop, we're at Dondurma Dukan, and we're starting with some ice cream, of course. So Turkish ice cream is like a thing, I think, and this place has it, I'm assuming. I looked it up on Google Maps, so hopefully we're right. But,
And we were right.
Yeah. So we got this cup of ice cream. It has 3 scoops. One is lemon, one is pomegranate, and one is baby cracker, I think.
Yeah, so obviously this one's pomegranate, and then this one here, that's the lemon down underneath, and it's about the same color as the baby biscuit, which is right here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so this cost exactly $3 Canadian, so it's 25 lira per scoop.
75 lira total.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so we just tried it. The pomegranate is super sour.
Yeah.
Like, it tastes like a real pomegranate.
Crazy tart. Like,
Yeah.
I took a bite and it's like, whoa! Like, that's it's very strong, and I was surprised by that, because normally ice cream, because it's cold, it's you have trouble getting the flavors to come through sometimes, right? And so when the pomegranate, it kind of just felt like almost like a punch in the lips, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But in like in a way where it surprises you.
Yeah,
you know?
and it's perfect for like a hot day. It's like a very icy, like fruity sorbet.
Yeah.
Lemon was the same, like very tart. Tastes definitely like real lemons.
Yeah, I love the lemon here. It's very good.
Yeah, and then baby cracker sounds, or I think it's baby biscuit, sounds like a weird flavor, but when I saw it, I thought of plasma from Serbia, and I love the plasma flavored ice cream.
And how does it compare? What do you think?
It's very similar, but sweeter. Like, it almost tastes like a mixture of the plasma cookies
Okay.
with like the cream between Oreos, like the
Really?
middle cream Oreos. Yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me of. Like, it's very sweet, but also
Weird.
has that like crackery flavor.
I can imagine
good.
why they'd add the sweetness, because like they want it to be a flavor that people choose, right? And ice cream is
Yeah.
sweet. People get it as a sweet treat. So to sugar it up almost, it would make it more attractive of an option.
Yeah, I think it's really good. And the texture is also like, I don't know if you can really see it, but it's like kind of stretchy.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's like the characteristic of like Turkish ice cream compared to
Okay.
like the gelato or like the ice cream we're used to. But yeah, it's really good. And I guess on to the next place.
Yeah, so this is our entree and our entrance to the food tour. And this video will stretch across the next few days where we try future meals. So we're not eating all of these foods in one day.
Yeah.
We're stretching it out. This is our what we eat in a week,
Yeah.
basically.
We figured since Turkey is probably like the most diverse,
Oh, totally.
like food-wise, we figured we'd dedicate a week to it
Totally.
and show all the foods that we're eating this
A
week.
lot of options.
Mostly so that I can try and replicate some recipes when we get back to Toronto.
Good idea. Good idea.
But also, yeah, just because we think it's really cool. The food here is really great.
I'm excited for, there's this one place that has really good dips. You know, like they'll give you flatbread and then they'll give you like some hummus and, what was the eggplant one called again?
Oh, baba ganoush.
Yeah, baba ganoush. Yeah, and so like that's really fun, and
Yeah.
I'm excited to try it again.
So, next stop of the tour. The heat's getting to us for sure.
Yeah, I'm sweating through my shirt in 5 seconds, but we're hungry, so we
Yeah.
should eat.
Yeah, we're in a restaurant where I forget the name of it, but I'll put a clip here. And we have decided to get a couple things from the menu.
Turkish breakfast options.
Yes. So I got the sister-in-law menti. That's what it said on the menu. I know menti is like dumplings here, but I think this one is like dumplings with meat inside with yogurt. Yeah.
Yeah. And I got something that's called menemen. And it's a breakfast egg option with, I think, sauce and vegetables on it or something.
Yeah.
And so let's see what we get.
First time using a microphone. We're on a really busy street corner, so hopefully this works. So the cafe is called Katir Kirin and Cafe. We ordered our 2 meals and we paid ahead of time, which we found is a good way to make sure you know what you're paying for. So we paid about 215 lira for both meals and 2 waters, and that's about 850 Canadian, which is really good. They also give us these little pastries. They're like cookies, I guess. One has raisins, it looks like. One has M&Ms, and one has sesame seeds. So we're excited to try it. But yeah, it's looking good.
Okay, so I'm gonna taste test the food, see how we do with the new microphone for the first time. Little. It's good. It's like almost like a shortbread. Nom 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 nom.
I knew Nick was gonna pick the M&M one because he loves chocolate, and I love raisins, so I'm gonna pick the raisin one. Really good. It is kind of like shortbread, but a little softer. And they're pretty dry, but they would be great with like a tea. I think that's probably what they're meant for. But yeah, I really like it.
All right, now I'm gonna try the sesame seed one. It looks like it was glazed with egg. It also looks very much like a cookie. It's kind of a roll almost. Softer and more wheaty. It's like a kind of a wheat, like a thick, heavy wheat bread kind of cookie. It's not sweet. It's like it tastes like you're eating like whole grain bread, except like crunchier almost, crumblier. So I'm super excited about this food. It looks amazing. Check it out. So this is my menemen, spelled M-E-N-E-M-E-N. A lot of E's. So yeah, underneath all that sauce and deliciousness is eggs somewhere. So I'm excited to find them. They gave us some delicious hot toasted bread. Like, this feels amazing. Looks great. And then Rylan, what do you get?
So I got it's called sister-in-law menti. I don't know why it's called sister-in-law, but we've had menti before. They're like dumplings with meat inside. These ones are like really, really tiny, but it also has yogurt and some kind of sauce on top. It looks amazing. Like, the color is just so perfect, and it smells really good too. Excited to try.
First bite, here we go. Ooh, oh, that looks like a good one, eh? So it looks like there's a lot of like minced meat inside, maybe? I can't really tell, but let's give it a shot. Hot. A lot of tomato. I think that what looked like minced meat was actually a whole bunch of tomatoes. I love tomatoes, so I'm really happy about that. And also the spice. It's got a good kick to it as well. It's the kind, I think, that like it hits hard first and then you get used to it and then you enjoy your meal, which is different from other spices that I'm used to where it kind of builds up in your mouth and like as you're eating it gets increasingly spicy. But this one,
I'm gonna try the menti. It looks really good, and I'm definitely gonna be dipping the bread in the yogurt sauce. But let's see. Like, the dumplings are literally super tiny. They're really small. So I'm gonna try and get some sauce. Oh my god, that's really, really good.
yeah. Oh,
I think that might be the best tasting thing we've had here.
Really?
I'm a big yogurt fan. I love yogurt, especially when it's in like sauces and stuff. But yeah, it's like warm but not too hot. A little bit of spice from the sauce on top. And the dumplings, like, it's hard to describe. Every time I have something that tastes kind of like this, it reminds me of Thanksgiving. I don't know why.
Really?
Like, you know, like the Thanksgiving taste?
Okay, like sauce heavy,
Yeah.
big enriching meal.
Yeah, like hearty. It's kind of hearty. But the wrap on the dumplings, like the dough, I guess, or the wrapper, is like super silky smooth. and the meat inside is really juicy. So that is delicious. I give that a 10. That is really, really good.
All right, I'm trying Ryland's sister-in-law because if she gives it a 10 out of 10, I gotta try a bite. I mean, oh, it's like buttery, eh? I taste a lot of butter in it. Oil. I taste the silkiness for sure. The sweet and sour of the yogurt too.
Yeah, I think the yogurt might be what you're thinking is butter.
The dumplings are really just a vehicle for the sauce that's on it, realistically. Like, it's just to get the sauce into your mouth, because that's the winner right there. But yeah, Ryland's is fantastic. If we ever come here again, I'm going to get her a meal, I think. I really like mine, but hers just is a butt kicker. Love it. Okay, day 2. Nice.
Where did I find that?
Okay, day 2 of the food tour. Whole week's going to be super hot, and I was just saying, like, we're in the shade right now, but it's so hot that you can, like, wave your hand through the air. And it's almost like the heat is, like, you can feel it in your hand, like, just by, you can touch it in the air. It's weird.
The air is very thick right now.
Yeah, thick, yeah. And it's not that it's humid, it's just that it's the temperature. It's like, it feels like we're walking through a sauna, because I guess we basically are at this point, minus the humidity.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're on our way to the next food.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll show you when we get there. Yeah. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering what the hell this is.
Oh yeah.
So Ryan and I were watching Narcos, which is about the Colombian drug cartels in the 80s and 90s. And pretty much everyone in that show has a mustache. And so I'm kind of feeling the vibe right now. And
Personally, I love it.
Rylan,
Nick keeps it.
Rylan has always, like, our whole relationship, she's like, you should get a mustache, you should get a mustache. And the whole time it just hasn't felt right. But I don't know what it is, but I think because I've lost a little bit of fat in my face and the tan is looking really good, for some reason I feel like the mustache is working better. I'm not saying it's working, I'm just saying it's working better than it has at any other point in my life right now. So we'll maybe grow it out a little bit, see how it goes. Feel a little weird because I've never really walked around with one before. I feel like an idiot. But we'll see if we can rock it.
So we've been seeing these little tiny tables all over Antalya, and we've been so excited to sit in one.
Feeling bigger than usual right now.
All right, so here's the hall, bakery hall. We got a lot of stuff some stuff that we recognize and have tried before, some things that we have no idea what they are. For drinks, I got this lime juice or soda, I'm not really sure. Yesil lemon, and Nick got this nectarine cappy, which I've had before and it tastes amazing. So that's a really good one. Okay. So I see some bubbles. I think it's a soda. It's good. It's really sweet.
How
Not
limey is it?
It's not as sour as I like. Like, it's not super limey. It kind of tastes like lime candy. It's still okay.
I'm excited for this one. I love peach juice. I wonder what the ingredients are, because it tastes like there's nothing but nectarine juice in here. It's just fantastic. Oh, well, it's all in Turkish, so I'm not going to know anyway. But yeah, this tastes like it was just squeezed straight out of the peaches, and it's like you're drinking it right away. It's just, oh my god,
Nice.
so good.
Okay, something I'm most excited to try is the baklava. And it was called specifically havuç dilmi tane, maybe? Not sure. But this is the big long one. I don't really have a fork, so I'm just gonna pick it up. Hopefully that's not like disrespectful or anything. Oh, it's really sticky. Uh-oh.
Ooh, look at the layers.
Yeah, lots of layers. It's got pistachios, looks like, maybe some walnuts. And it's got like a sweet, maybe citrusy syrup. And it's very nutty, of course. But yeah, it's like the perfect balance of crispy and soggy.
Soggy.
Well, it's soggy because of the sauce, right?
It's supposed to be, yeah. It's supposed to be soggy. Nice.
Really
Okay, so I might have gotten the same thing, but just in a different format, like a little more bite-sized thing. But oh, it kind of looks the same. So it is called Istikli Tane, or however you pronounce it. I'm obviously butchering it. Oh no! Oh no!
Multitasking is really hard.
Yeah, oh yeah, at all times. Let's try it. Crunchy, flaky, sweet. I don't even taste the pistachio because there's so much honey, I guess. But in a good way.
Okay, so this next one is called tahini gorek. Okay?
Okay.
It sounds like tahini, so I'm wondering if maybe it has tahini inside. But it looks like it's like a hard cinnamon roll with no cinnamon, obviously, I think. And sesame seeds on the outside. It's like nice and toasted. I'm gonna try. Usually with these kind of things, the middle is the best. So I'm gonna try and break it open.
Okay.
Okay, so it's crumbly. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, it's good.
It's definitely tahini.
Okay. What is
Yeah, it's really
tahini?
good. I think it's like sesame seed paste.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like peanut butter almost. Like when I try it at first, it tastes like peanut butter, but then I'm like, it's not peanut butter, it's tahini.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's really good. It tastes super strong. But yeah, and the texture is like not bad. At first when I picked it up, I thought it might be stale because it was really hard, but it crumbles like right in your mouth, so it's really good.
All right, I'm gonna try a bite of this. Interesting. You expect it to be sweeter, almost.
Yeah, it's not as like sweet as you
Right,
think.
it tastes like peanut butter though, with like no sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very,
But it's like sesame peanut butter.
that's so interesting. Yeah, it tastes like you're eating like crushed peanuts with bread. Or,
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah.
It's good though. It's good. It's got a nice like a good crumble to it, but it also kind of it's like almost doughy, like very slightly. Yeah. Okay, so I'm really excited for this one. This one is called the bomba, and it's chocolate inside, and it
Yeah.
kind of looks like it's wrapped like a little dumpling.
Yeah,
Almost.
the outside is really thin. I know that because I touched it on the top and I accidentally made it sense.
Yeah, so it doesn't come like that. It's supposed to be nice and smooth on top.
Yeah, that was my fault.
But I'm so excited. Let's see. Oh.
Whoa. That's just full of chocolate.
The outside crumbles and cracks a lot easier than you expect. Yeah, it tastes just like Nutella inside.
Oh, nice. So it's like hazelnut chocolate?
Yeah.
Mmm.
Yeah, exactly. Cool.
Oh.
A cool little side note, where we're sitting right now is right next to some of the walls that they built in the ancient Roman times. So that's cool. We're in the old town right now, so that's why everything looks so ancient.
So the next one is kasharli, I think, with yellow cheese. That's what it says. So I have a feeling that if I just bite into it from here, I'm not going to get any of the filling, if there is filling. So I'm going to try and break it again. Okay, yeah, there's like a little bit of filling. Interesting. Alright, let's try. It's like, yeah, it's got a ton of sesame seeds, as you can see. They're just like falling off everywhere. But yeah, it's got like some cheese melted on the inside. It's really just bread with melted cheese, which is good. Like, I like it. Yeah.
Good. Very good. Okay, so what I'm gonna try next is the saucisse gruyere, or however you. I ruined that again.
It says sausage yellow cheese
Yes.
in English, so.
So we're assuming it's gonna be like their own version of a burek.
Yeah,
Kinda
yeah.
looks like one, right?
Well, there is some there's some argument on where like burek or borek was first made. Like,
Okay.
I think in Turkey it's like borek with an O.
Okay.
But yeah, people argue about where it came from. So maybe.
Very interesting though. It's all rolled the same way with a similar kind of dough, but this one's got kind of an egg glaze on top. So let's see if it tastes the same.
Oh, interesting. There's the sliced sausage again.
Yeah, the
So
hot dogs.
interesting. Yeah, they're like sliced hot dogs.
It's like eating a hot dog inside of a croissant. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good actually.
It's good. Yeah, it's good for lunch, I bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. But yeah, that's everything we got from this place.
So now that we've tried everything, it's time for the ranking. Number 1, I would actually give to the cheese bread. Maybe it's just because the bread is really fresh and soft, and the cheese is all melty inside. I don't know. It's really good. It surprised me. Number 2 for me is the baklava. So I love it. It's really good. The taste is just iconic. Number 3, I would say, is the tahini roll. That was really good, and it was just like unique, like something I've never really had before. Number 4, I would say, is this sausage cheese roll, the bird style thing, because it was honestly very good. And then number 5, I would say, last place is the Izmir Bomba, because I don't know, it's too much chocolate for me.
I agree.
It's like biting into a spoonful of Nutella, like it's a little much.
Very true, very true. So I'm gonna give my rankings real quick, lightning round. Baklava was by far my favorite. That just kicked butt. I loved it. Number 2, I think I would have to pick this guy right here. It was it was like just sweet enough, you know? I'm gonna pick Izmir Bomba as number 3 because yes, it is too much chocolate as well, I agree. But I love chocolate and I have a huge sweet tooth, and so like that kind of offsets a little bit of the overwhelmingness of it. Next one, number 4, I'm gonna pick the cheese bread. It's very good, very soft, very nice. And then the last one is the sausage here, because it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of just like a hot dog. It's like whatever. Yeah.
All right, great bakery haul. All right, day 3, I think.
Yeah.
Of our food tour. So today we got some lunch from.
It's called Can Pide Yemek Salonu.
Yes.
Here. Just so you can see it.
So yeah, it was recommended on Google Maps. I was just looking up like good restaurants with Turkish food.
And it seems to be all like homemade, authentic Turkish food here.
Yeah.
Check it out.
So we've got some kind of meatballs here with carrots and potatoes and a broth. Some rice, some salad. This is liver with some veggies.
It's definitely authentic food, but I kind of ordered it accidentally. I already know I don't like liver. It kind of tastes like chalk to me, but it's extremely nutritious, so I'm gonna try and choke it down. Try and mix it with other foods to try and, you know, mask the texture of it.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick ordered that, and I knew he was ordering liver, and I knew he didn't know he was ordering liver, so...
Yeah, but she loves to rub it in, so now I have to eat the whole thing. So.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. Well, maybe I'll try that. And then here we got some manti, the dumplings here, which are insanely good. It's, so the dumplings have meat inside, and then they're covered with yogurt and a tomato sauce. Also came with some bread. And then this here is chicken. I think it's stuffed chicken with some potato wedges. So yeah.
So you know the saying, last but not least? Well, we're starting with first and least today, which is the liver. So I'm gonna try it. I already know. I have a rough idea what this is gonna taste like. I'm hoping it surprises me in a good way and not a bad way.
Yeah, I feel like if you mix it with the veggies, it'll be better.
Yeah, so let me just put together a fork
and it looks
here.
like they seasoned it really well and cooked it well, so...
I'm sure they did the best they could with what this organ is. So let's give it a shot. You know what? It is surprising me. When you mix it with vegetables, you don't taste how awful the liver is. So I love that.
Nice.
I'll be able to eat the whole thing, I think.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna try the meatballs, but I'm gonna try it with some of the rice. So, it's nice. It's got like some kind of sauce or like broth or something. Okay.
You like it? Better than liver?
I'm sure. Yeah, the meatballs, like, when they're super soft, they just fall apart. Probably because they're cooked in the broth. And the broth kind of reminds me of like a spicy chicken noodle soup. It's good.
So now I'm gonna do a bite of the bread. This is a taste test. It's fresh baked, warm, delicious fat flatbread. I'm sure we all know what that tastes like. Now I'm gonna go for these dumplings. These dumplings, I wish I got like 5 more packs of this because this looks really good.
Yeah. These dumplings are always good. I feel like dumplings in every culture are always like the best.
Oh man. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, they're perfect. I careful, I'm gonna eat this whole thing unless you grab it from me.
Alright, so next we've got the chicken. It's definitely stuffed with something. I cut it open so I can do a cross section here. It's got some spiced rice inside. It almost looks like the black rice. I don't know, like, or maybe it's just the seasoning. Yeah, I don't know. But let's give it a shot. Cheers.
Out of 10, what would you give it?
Bite. That's really good, and it tastes so different from what I expected. The taste of the rice inside, I don't know if this is fully correct, but it kind of reminds me of like biryani. Like, I feel like there's some cardamom pods in there. It's like kind of a fragranty taste. But yeah, the chicken is like insane. Like, it's cooked perfectly. This outside is crispy, the inside is super like soft. But yeah, that's a winner.
Nice.
So quick update. Day 4, I think, of our food tour. It is so hot, so we brought our food home.
Yeah. Yesterday it hit 42 degrees Celsius, and that's not including feels like temperatures. That's just the raw, eat it, take it or leave it, but you can't leave it temperature.
Yeah. And a lot of places here, like, you can eat inside the restaurants, obviously, but most of them are outside or like open concepts where there's no AC really.
Yeah, so it's not exactly comfortable to sit down and eat a meal while you're sweating through all your clothes.
Yeah.
And I think we found the temperature at which also Turkish people go, screw this.
Yeah.
I think it's 40 plus Celsius is when they decide to, like, okay, we're turning on the AC, we're closing the doors, we're closing the windows. Like, that's when they find, and they start taking breaks in the middle of the day during lunch. Where stuff starts closing around noon to 2 p.m.-ish.
Yeah, that might be normal. Like, I don't know if it's just because it's hot outside. But yeah, we've noticed like a few, like we went out to get Gizmo's food just now and it's around like noon.
Yeah, I had to go to 6 different pet shops to find food for him because all of them were closed. But I've gone and gotten food at this time of day before and they've never been closed before. So I think it's from the heat. But yeah, because we're living in such a dense neighborhood, it took like 5 minutes to see 6 different pet shops, which is pretty cool.
Another funny thing is it's so hard to find cats right now. Like all the cats are inside or like somewhere in the shade, somewhere cool, which is good. But yeah, like it's funny how as soon as it gets super hot, like all the animals disappear. Yeah,
that was weird. It's weird. It's almost like ghostly now.
Yeah. But we figured it wouldn't be a Turkish food tour if we didn't get some kebab.
Of course.
So we got some. This is kind of cheating because we've already had it a few times. We got 3 of the same thing, and it's a chicken and cheese doner or doner.
I think it's doner.
I think we say doner, but I've heard people here say doner. So I don't know. Whatever it is, we got one, or we got 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's try it.
Okay. So here it is. Here's our doner kebab. Let's do a quick peek inside here. You can see, I hope so. Lots of delicious sauce. Hopefully chicken and cheese. Yeah,
it's a really good like red sauce. It's probably something tomato, but it's really good.
Very, very light on the spice too. So I think that might have been the white people decision that they made for us, but I don't know. Let's try it. Sorry, I'm really hungry. It's just like all the flavors and all the ingredients blend together super well. And they just like work and they are great together. No specific ingredient stands out more than another ingredient. So I would call it kebab harmony.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the chicken was really fresh too. It looked so good when she was like cutting it off. But yeah.
There we go.
So that's day 4, I think.
Yeah, it's got chicken, cheese, sauce, and French fries.
Nice.
And
I love that they put the French fries inside.
A little extra carbs.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right, well, I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow on the last day in Turkey.
Oh, what are we going to do on the last day of Turkey? Oh. All right, so we're back in the old town, and we are getting our final meal in Turkey before we make our way to Georgia. And so we got a whole bunch of stuff. Where it's our last day in every country, we like to kind of go above and beyond and just try our, get our favorites, get some new things, spend a little more than we normally do, just as a kind of a last hurrah.
A feast.
A feast, yeah. Ultra feast. And so the place that we're at is in the old town called, I'm going to ruin the name, but Champion Kokovic Kalechi. But
Okay.
yeah, so everyone's super friendly. They ushered us in, of course, and they put us directly under the AC because it's currently, again, for like the fourth or fifth day in a row, 40 plus degrees
Yeah,
Celsius.
it's so hot outside, so the AC feels amazing. Normally we prefer takeout, but since they have like a nice spot to stay inside
It's
with
beautiful
AC.
and it's nice and
Yeah.
quiet right now. I think we came at a right time of day.
Yeah.
And so also this place, we also chose it because it has like 3,000 5-star reviews. So tourists are very happy here. So we're excited to eat.
Yep.
Okay, so they just gave us a free appetizer, which is very nice. Some places give you bread, these guys give you dip too. And so it looks great. There's this vegetable medley and then some yogurt dip thing, I think. So I'm gonna start with the vegetables and the flatbread. It's cold. It tastes like almost like a vegetable salad. Yeah?
Nice.
Oh, I learned something new.
Lots of veggies.
Yeah, I was thinking it was more like a salsa, but it seems different.
Yeah, it is kind of like, it's kind of like peppery, like red peppery. I don't know.
Now for the yogurt. I'm excited for this one. I already knew it. It's my favorite.
Yeah,
I like
that's one of the things I'll miss about Turkey is like the yogurt with the herbs and like citrus and stuff. It's super good.
Love it.
Okay, so our hummus is here now. So we're gonna try. It looks really, really good.
Looks amazing. Hits the spot? Nice.
Super smooth. It's very different from any other hummus I've had before.
But the funny thing is that we already went crazy on the bread, so there's not much left. So we might be eating this with our fingers.
We might have to get our spoons out.
I'm definitely gonna dip a chicken wing into it.
It's a good idea. It's cool. They have like actual chickpeas, like full chickpeas inside.
That's cool, eh?
And it looks like some paprika maybe and some olive oil.
Yeah.
Super good.
All the good stuff.
Absolutely going all in. The rest of the food is here. Let's do a little food tour.
All right, food tour. Off for our food tour.
Yeah.
So this I got, I forget the name in Turkish, but it is a mushroom and cheese casserole. I think it's literally just mushroom and cheese, but I love mushrooms and I love cheese. So, perfect pairing.
Yeah, I thought it might be good because I got a shrimp casserole like a week ago, and it was really good. And it looked similar to that.
Yeah.
And then what else?
And then we got my favorite in Turkey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's our lovely waiter.
Thanks so much. Gave us more bread because we're devouring the dips. Hummus is amazing. And then I got my all-time favorite, which is Monty. It's little mini dumplings with yogurt and then some little spice or tomato sauce on top. And we've been getting that over and over and over again just because like it's so good. And then Rylan got.
Yeah, so I got some chicken wings because the chicken wings we had at another place were really, really good. I think they cooked them some type of way. It's really delicious. The spices and everything are really good. And it came with some rice, onions, and what looks like spinach, something like that, some kind of greens. But the rice, this kind of rice, I don't know what's in it. It's like a regular rice and then some kind of brown grain or not. I don't know, but it's really, really good. So,
Let's
yeah.
eat.
Delicious, delicious food. Makes me kind of sad to leave Turkey.
Yeah, me too.
I gotta say, I think mine is my favorite. My top two with chicken wings, and then I also really like Nick's cheese and mushroom. It's kind of literally just cheese and mushrooms though, so it's good to have like on bread. Like I don't know if I'd eat it alone. But yeah, everything's really good.
I'll rank mine. So the cheese and mushroom casserole is exactly what I was hoping for. Like, check this out. Let me grab the fork. Watch this cheese pull. Whoa.
Wicked cheese bowl.
Crazy. And it tastes amazing. So I gotta pick this as my favorite. The Monty, really good, but Rhineland's wings are also really, really good. So I feel like it's kind of cheating to say chicken wings is one of your favorite because it's
I know,
it's like everyone's favorite, you know?
Yeah.
But,
it's very basic.
But if I'm also factoring in cultural authenticity, then this is also one of my favorites as well.
The Monty is really good because it's kind of like, it's a hot dumpling with cold yogurt, and so when you eat it fresh, it's a really nice combination of like hot and cold. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I love that.
Right. Our eyes were definitely bigger than our stomachs when we came to order.
Well, it's because we came here just from the gym immediately.
Yeah, our last workout at Gem's Fitness, by the way, the best gym we've been to since traveling. Really great gym. But yeah, we just finished our last workout and it was a really good one. And so we were so hungry when we came. But as you can see, we ordered a little too much food. Anyway, the last thing that we have is künefe, which is a dessert here. I don't know if it's Turkish or maybe Turkish people just like it, but it's made of shredded phyllo dough, and on the inside is like a soft cheese, I think, and there are some pistachios on top. So I'm gonna cut into it.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh no. Alright, that one can be my piece.
They love their stringy cheese.
But I cut and make a nice piece. You can kind of see the layers there. Yeah, it looks good.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I think you might just have to pick up the whole
Yeah, I have to take a
it.
bite out of it instead of cut it up.
It's a struggle.
It's very sweet.
Yeah?
Definitely a dessert. You almost want to taste coconut, but I don't think there is any.
Yeah, it looks like coconut,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's no coconut.
But it's good. The cheese is not overwhelming the dish at all because you see there's almost this like syrup. It might be honey at the bottom, which causes everything to kind of wrap together. It's very, very nice. And that concludes that meal. We ordered a lot, and so it totaled 67 Canadian dollars, which is expected because we went a little bit crazy.
Yeah, a little pricey, but it is in the old town, so that's to be expected.
And to be real, it's a lot less than what we spent on our final meal in Montenegro.
Yeah,
So,
true.
Yeah, so we have to keep that into account, you know, different places and all that. But delicious food. And we have dinner as well.
Yeah.
So we're paying for 2 meals today. if
True,
we're gonna be
true,
real.
true.
So, you know, works out.
Yeah.
And so we're finishing our meal off with some tea. And this is the cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
It's the last meal in Turkey.
Oh. That concludes our food tour for this week.
And it concludes Turkey as
Yeah.
well.
So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys in the next country.
See you later.